Need help, just let us know.
YouTube and Facebook page.
Also, today's games will be live on Video Productions. You can find that on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you know anybody out there that was not able to make it out today, send them a message, tell them they can watch the game live on Video Productions on either Facebook or YouTube.
Okay, give us just a second. We're almost ready for you to announce players.
All right, as soon as we get the live feed up for parents, we will start. We just got to get the live feed back up on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll get going.
Are we doing kings and queens?
Able mode. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Yeah, we'll do the same thing. Okay. So you can focus them over here as their.
Will that microphone catch his homecoming stuff?
Yeah. You don't have to do anything until we get ready for ball. All right, we are live. You can roll.
Tell me how
Let's go. Just to get them walking just out just a little bit further. Okay.
All right, folks. First up for our D team footballs, number 2, Bentley Figaro.
He's been like,
Okay, so just get our scoreboard
First up, number 2, Bentley Figaro, escorted by Travis Anderson and Nana Pam Reynolds. Number 3, Brody Johnson, escorted by Hannah Atkins and Kevin Johnson. Number 5, Cannon Robinette, escorted by Brad and Jamie Caserta, and then Chris and Tiffany Robinette. Number 7, Seth Ramey, is escorted by his sisters, Kayla and LaCara Ramey.
Have you gotten the scoreboard to connect before?
to the one I use.
Number 8, Dawson Smith,
Last night was first.
escorted by Ben Smith and Abby Parsley.
But that's the last night is the first time you tried.
No, we didn't even try. Like, we tried to hook it up with the
Number 9, Caden DeVote, escorted by Jeremiah DeVote. Number 10, Camden Galloway, escorted by Christian and April Galloway. Number 11, Tristan Morgan, escorted by Josh and Brandy Morgan. Number 12, Quincy Shelton, escorted by Tim and Fonda Shelton. Number 13, Caden Miller, escorted by Crystal Miller. Number 14, Andy DeRose, escorted by Mike and Stephanie DeRose. Number 15, Brogan Prouse, escorted by Jeff Prouse. Number 16, Jace Roberts, escorted by Mariah and Josh Roberts. Number 18, Elijah Stump, escorted by Courtney and Michael Stump. Number 19, Triton Triplet, escorted by Jeremy and Nikki Triplet. Number 21, Brady Cochran, escorted by Dan and Natalie Cochran. Number 24, Hudson Early, escorted by Josh and Faith Early. Number 25, Elijah McMullen, escorted by James and Kate McMullen. Number 27, Jackson Thompson, escorted by David Thompson.
Former NC State player, India.
Number 30, Grayson Bennett, escorted by Aaron and Kurt Nethercutt and Wayne and Tara Bennett. Number 33, Miles Merritt, escorted by Levi and Amy Merritt. And number 38, Reese Dyer, escorted by Brett and Connie Dyer. And now for our D-team cheerleaders, we have Sophie Wilson, escorted by Zach and Mandy Wilson. Ava Atkins, escorted by Lois and Jason Atkins. Ellie Ann Fu, escorted by Chris and Amanda Fu. Ellie Smith, escorted by Britton and Alex Smith. Charlotte Worrell, escorted by Evan and Jennifer Worrell. Aubrey Wright, escorted by Jeremy and Heather Wright.
No, I had to disconnect it to 169.254.
Maddie Beasley, escorted by Alan and Brandy Beasley.
You can turn it off and reset now. Thank you very much. I apologize. Now let's see if it will.
Kylie Arnold, escorted by Timothy and Summer Arnold. Savannah Jeffers, escorted by Jonathan and Crystal Clay.
Thank you. Awesome. That's even better.
Sophie Bryant, escorted by Kinsley Hart. And Haley Stump, escorted by Courtney and Michael Stump.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, I got a nice one.
Why did you do it? Or, no, that's good. That's right.
And now I'd like to introduce our D-Team King and Queen. Or D-Team King. Number 16, Jace Roberts. And our D-Team Queen, Haley Stump. I present to you your D-Team King and Queen, Jace Roberts and Haley Stump. Do we have any volunteers for the chain crew?
This side of the field again, right?
No, this is the real deal both ways.
Okay.
I'm not sure which way they're going to go first.
She'll line her back up.
Go ahead and give me a test there a little bit.
Check 1, 2.
I can check in your ear.
I'm good. I can hear. I'm good.
And a good morning from Barboursville Community Park. We welcome you to Barboursville Knights football action. Today, the Barboursville D team takes on the Milton Ona Panthers. Both sets of captains making their way out on the field. It is homecoming day today for the Barboursville Knights. So the Ona-Milton captains are at midfield, and we are awaiting the arrival of the Barboursville Knights D team to come through the tunnel. Your captains for the Ona-Milton Panthers, Bentley Bowden. Number 13, Brantley Rolfe. Number 13, that's Brantley Rolfe. Number 23, Peyton Cabell. And number 9, Andrew Butler. The Barboursville Knights D team making their round on the field, led out by the nice red Harley Davidson. Great for homecoming festivities here. Barboursville in their classic red uniforms with the pewter helmets and the Knight K shield on the side. Ona wearing their baby blue and black uniforms with the white helmets, white numerals. And the Knights will get their captains out on the field here just momentarily. Good morning here from Barboursville Community Park. Chris Tatum with you for Barboursville Knights D-Team football. We invite you to stick around with us because we will have C and B team games here on Video Productions. And a big thank you to Little General as well as Marshall Orthopedics for sponsorship of the games today. Your captains for the Barboursville Knights, number 38, Reese Dyer, number 5, Kanan Robinette, number 2, Bentley Figueroa, and number 33, Miles Merritt. Both sets of captains making their way out to midfield now. Again, homecoming here for the Barboursville Knights as they face the Milton Ona Panthers. Officials in place, coaches shaking hands. We'll get the coin toss out of the way, and we'll get ready for football. If you were watching with us last night, you saw the Cabell Midland Knights defeat the Parkersburg Big Reds by a score of 45-6. So the Knights, the Little Knights, looking to do the same thing here today to the Ona-Milton Panthers on homecoming night. It's not homecoming for the big boys until October the 15th. And that actually, ironically, would be the last home game of the regular season for the Cabell Midland Knights. The coin toss has happened, and the Knights will receive to start things off here in the first quarter. So the Knights will receive, and we'll see the Knights' first offensive series coming right up. Big thanks to Butch Mounts Video Productions for covering today's games here at Barboursville Community Park. And we welcome you guys to the broadcast as well. Thank you for making us a part of your Saturday. So the Knights and the Panthers now head out onto the field, ready to get started with football here momentarily. 8 minutes on the clock. Both teams on the field. We'll get them in place and get things moving. Today's Barboursville D-Team cheerleaders: Ava Adkins, Kylie Arnold, Madison Beasley, Sophie Bryant, Ellie Ann Fu, Savannah Jeffers, Aubrey Rife, Ellie Smith, Haley Stump, Sophie Wilson, and Charlotte Worrell. The Barboursville Knights will head to the line of scrimmage for their first play of the football game. So we'll get a first look at the offense for the Barboursville Knights. The quarterback, Kanan Robinette, will hand it off. That is to number 14, Andy DeRose. DeRose around the right side, cuts the corner. He's in the open field. 1 man, 2 men to beat, but he gets taken down at about the 45-yard line. The tackle made by Sullivan Bond, as well as Caden Clark. So nice run there for Kanan Robinette, and that is good enough for a Barboursville first down from the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line, as the Knights will break the huddle and head back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback Kanan Robinette has 2 backs in the I formation. Man to the short side right, he goes under center. Takes the snap, hands it off. He's got a blocker in front of him. And out to the midfield stripe is Andy DeRose, a pickup of 5, and the tackle was made by Dax Berger. Berger on the tackle for the Ona-Milton Panthers, as the nose of the ball rests right at the 50-yard line. The Knights look at 2nd and 5. Clock rolls to 7 minutes. Just underway here in the first quarter, no score. The Knights with the football at midfield. Robinette brings his team to the line of scrimmage, a single back set. And now Robinette will settle in under center. Takes the snap, hands it off, little misdirection. The carry is by number 10, Camden Galloway. And on the tackle, Bryson Benedict and Peyton Meadows. Ball into Ona territory, rests on the 48-yard line, we'll call it. It'll be 3rd down. And about 3 to go. The Knights in the huddle, talking things over. Looking at 3rd down and about a long 3 with 6:10 to go here in this first quarter. The Knights with the football. Robinette will settle in. Single back behind him, a man to the far side left. The man in motion is Camden Galloway. He gets the call around the left side. Flags fly, and Galloway is taken down in the backfield. And the tackle was made by number 12, Peyton Meadows. Flags on the play. And here comes the call from the official. Maybe. They're going to talk it over a little bit with the coaches. As we get things sorted out, we've got an illegal shift on the Knights. It'll be a 5-yarder, so that will back them up, make it 3rd down and 8 for the Knights as they head back across the midfield stripe. Rests on the 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Knights. .540 left on the clock here in the first quarter, and the Knights on their first offensive series of the ball game. Robinette will settle in under center. A wide out to either side and a single back in the backfield. Robinette got the play, likes they'll send a man in motion. That is Andy DeRose, and he gets the call. DeRose around the right side. Flags fly again in the backfield. That's got to be a hold based on the placement of that flag, and the Barboursville coach does not agree with the call. And on the tackle was Luke Ray for the for the Ona-Milton Panthers, and you get another 5-yard penalty against Barboursville. They're going to replay third down, and it's going to be 3rd and 13 for the Knights as they're flagged for another 5-yarder on the illegal shift. Clock rolls towards the 5-minute mark of this first quarter. Midland now penalized 3 for 15 yards as the Knights will come back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 13 for the Knights. Clock rolls again towards that 5-minute mark. Robinette under center. 2 backs on the backfield, a man to the short side right. There's the handoff. That's going to be to DeRose. DeRose evades a tackler, but he's going to be taken down at midfield by number 21, Bryce Wallen. Wallen on the tackle, but not before they get 8 yards. 8 yards. It'll be 4th and 5 for the Knights. 4th down, 5 to go from midfield for Barboursville. Robinette will bring his team back to the line of scrimmage. DeRose will remain in the backfield. 2 backs in the I formation now for the Knights, a man to the short side right. Now they'll change the formation at the line. There's the snap. Robinette on the jet sweep. He's going to keep it himself. He runs into number 15, Luke Ray, where he's taken down just shy of the first down marker. Ona-Milton will take over on downs. Robinette had a good look at it on the jet sweep, but it did not work out. He falls forward just shy of that first down marker on the quarterback keeper, and it is short of the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ona-Milton Panthers at the 46-yard line. And now discussions happening again between the Midland coach and the officials. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ona-Milton Panthers with 4:21 left in the first quarter. Again, we welcome you to Barboursville Community Park. Chris Tatum with you for D-Team football action as the Panthers bring their team to the line of scrimmage. Our first look at their offense. Quarterback under center, that is Luke Ray. Ray takes the snap, hands it off. Right up the middle goes the give, and 27 on the initial stop for Jackson Thompson for the Knights. And the ball carrier was number 5, Sullivan Bond. Bond will get a yard. It'll make it 2nd and 9. The Panthers back to the line of scrimmage quick. He's looking. He's going to keep it himself out to the left side on the quarterback keeper. Flags in the backfield. Ball carrier was Luke Ray. And 15 on the tackle for the Knights. That is Brogan Prowse. And you have a hold. So they'll replay 2nd down. They'll back the Panthers up on this penalty. So it'll put them all the way back at the 35-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and long for the Panthers. Quarterback under center, Luke Ray calling the shots out there for the Panthers. Takes the snap, hands it off. Around the right side goes the back. Flags fly again in the backfield. Likely going to see another, I think this one's illegal shift. It is illegal shift. On the tackle for Midland, for the Knights rather, for Barboursville, was Bentley Figueroa and who else, Chew? And Brody Johnson. Back to work for the Panthers. Single back set for the quarterback Luke Ray, and the backfield is number 5, Sullivan Bond. Bond, the lone back. Takes the snap. Does Ray around the right side on the quarterback keeper. Misses a tackle there. He's on his way across the midfield stripe to the 40, 35 and 30, 25 and 20, 15, 10, 5, and he will take it all the way to the house. On the quarterback keeper is Luke Ray.
Number 15, Luke.
65 yards on the carry for Luke Ray to put the Ona-Milton Panthers on top by a score of 6-0. So Luke Ray takes it to the house, a 65-yarder for the quarterback on the keeper. Nice run for Luke Ray. 2-point conversion coming up for the Panthers. 3:13 left in this first quarter. The Panthers on top, 6-0. Ray under center. Sends a man in motion. That's Peyton Meadows. And on the tackle, getting to Luke Ray quickly was Caden DeVote. So Caden DeVote on the stop for Midland. Negates the 2-point conversion, and that will leave our score at 6-0 with 3:13 left in this first quarter. Let's take a quick break and come back with more action here from Barboursville Community Park. You're watching Video Productions.
Injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
The 40th Annual Barboursville Fall Fest, Wednesday, September 15th through Saturday the 18th. The Carnival rides Wednesday through Saturday and the parade on Thursday. Live music Friday night from Steve Ajeri, former lead singer of Journey. And Saturday, it's country music superstars Love and Theft. The Classic Car Show Saturday, arts and crafts, so much more. The 40th Annual Fall Fest.
Back to work for the Midland Knights. As Robinette takes the snap, he's going to look at the pass. He's got a receiver. Oh, it's off of the hands of number 10. That is Camden Galloway. Robinette and Galloway had a good look at it. The pass falls incomplete, though. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Knights. Welcome back to Barboursville Community Park. Chris Tatum with you live here on Video Productions as the Knights and the Ona-Milton Panthers doing battle here on Homecoming Day. So the Knights look at 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Right off of the hands of Camden Galloway. 3:07 left now in this first quarter. The Knights back to the line of scrimmage. Robinette will have a single back in the backfield and a wide out to either side. They'll send a man in motion. That is Quincy Shelton. Shelton gets the call. Rather, check that. It's number 14. Andy DeRose gets the call on the handoff. DeRose out to the 43-yard line. On the tackle was Bryson Hatfield and also Quentin Deal on the tackle for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Back to work for this Midland offense. They're going to look at 3rd and about 3 to go. Clock ticks to the 2:30 mark of the first quarter. The score is 6-0 in favor of the Ona-Milton Panthers. Midland back to the line of scrimmage. Robinette's going to send DeRose out to the far side left. Single back set, and a man in motion is number 10, Camden Galloway. There's the snap, hands it off. This is to number 24. This is Hudson Early, and he is over the 45. That's going to be close to a first down. I think he does have it. They're looking at it, and we'll see where the spot is. And that, in fact, is a first down for the Barboursville Knights. So they are at the 45-yard line, their own 45, 1st and 10. Clock's at 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 6-0 your score. Midland, or rather the Barboursville Knights. That's hard to say after doing a ball game last night at Midland. So now we move to the Barboursville Knights. So the Barboursville Knights look at a 6-point deficit, looking to change that on this possession. Back to work for Kanan Robinette and the Knights. Under center he goes, takes a snap, hands it off. Ball's right up the middle, and Hudson Early's got room to run. There's flags after the play has ended. But he gets across the midfield stripe to about the 47-yard line. On the tackle was Easton Chapman. But that run is going to be negated by a flag, and a block in the back for the Midland Knights will back them up. So the Knights will look at first down and about 13 to go. What should have been positive yardage negated by the block in the back. Minute and a half to go here in this first quarter. 6-0. Ona-Milton leads it. As the Knights come back to the line of scrimmage. Robinette under center. a full backfield this time. 2 in the backfield. A man to the short side right for the Knights. Robinette hands it off. DeRose on the carry. Evades 1 tackle, evades 2. He's got a little room, but he finds a hole only to be closed up by number 54, Jeremiah Meadows, on the stop. Also on the stop was Bryson Hatfield for Ona-Milton. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Knights. They got back some of the penalty yardage. It'll be 2nd and 10 after they come out of the huddle. 45 and 44 on the game clock here in the first quarter. 6-0 your score. Ona-Milton on top of the Barboursville Knights. Again, welcome to Barboursville Community Park, and we appreciate you watching here on Video Productions today, this D-team matchup on homecoming day. Robinette under center, 2 backs in the I formation. He'll take the snap, looking to pass, swings it out. Number 14, DeRose has got it, and he is taken down by number 18, Easton Chapman, on the tackle. A gain of a yard, and DeRose gets a little bit of yardage out of that, maybe a yard. That play looked good developing, and they're going to give him about a yard and a half, so it'll be 3rd down. The Knights are going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout of our own, and we'll come back with more D-team action as that draws a close to the first quarter with your score 6-0 in favor of the Milton Panthers. Back with more here on Video Productions.
We have a timeout on the field.
Celebrate Christmas with the Village of Lights through Barboursville Park. Coming this December, a one-way driving tour of Christmas lights through Barboursville Park, beginning at the main entrance, ending at the soccer complex. Admission is free. However, local nonprofits will be accepting donations. The Village of Lights from the Village of Barboursville at Barboursville Park.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back to Barboursville Community Park. It's homecoming day here for the Barboursville Knights. They look at a 6-point difference, 6-0 in favor of the Milton Panthers. It is 4th down with 9 to go, 4th and 9 for the Knights. And DeRose gets the call. He's to midfield. He's going to be shy of the first down mark. Tackles made by number 54, Jeremiah Meadows, as well as Sullivan Bond for the Ona-Milton Panthers. And that will turn the ball over to the Panthers on downs.
Milton will take over possession at the 50-yard line for first down.
7:54. We're just underway here in the second quarter as the Knights will come back out on defense. And back to work for the offense and Luke Ray. He's calling the signals for the Panthers. There's the snap. The give is to number 11, Bryson Hatfield, around the left side. Hatfield's got a little room to run. DeRose, he breaks DeRose's tackle, and he is at the 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown for Bryson Hatfield and the Ona-Milton Panthers.
Number 11, Bryson Hatfield.
50 yards on the score for Bryson Hatfield. Puts the Panthers up 12-0. 2-point conversion try on the way.
That's a big turnaround right there. They don't take it away from them.
So the Panthers will have the opportunity at the 2-point conversion. Luke Ray under center. Single back is Sullivan Bond. There's the snap. There's the handoff. And nothing doing. On the tackle is number 9 for the Knights, Caden DeVoe, as well as Kanan Robinette. So the 2-point conversion fails, and with 7:40 left in the second quarter, your score, Ona-Milton 12, Cabell Midland 0. We were talking here in the press box, and we'll have to go back and look at a replay, but we're pretty sure they missed it down on third down. But nonetheless, it is negated by 6 points on the board for Ona-Milton. Welcome you to Barboursville Park here for Knights football homecoming day. And we invite you to stick around as we will have C and B team action immediately following this game right here on the Video Productions Facebook page. And if you're watching us on YouTube, we'll stick around on YouTube as well. Chris Tatum with you live here from Barboursville Community Park. The Knights will look at 1st and 10 with 7:40 to go here in the second quarter. Just underway in the second. Ona-Milton leads it 12-0, but the Knights looking to change that on this possession. Kanan Robinette calling the signals for the Knights. 2 backs in the backfield. A man to the short side right. Under center goes Robinette. There's the snap, hands it off, runs into a wall. But, boy, that pile push is a good one for the Knights. That's going to put them at about the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 or 5 there on the tackle the carry was number 24, Hudson Early for the Knights. And on the tackle for the Ona-Milton Panthers, Dax Berger. So the Knights in the huddle. They'll head back to the line of scrimmage and go back to work. 7:09 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Kanan Robinette, 2 backs in the backfield and a man to the short side right. The give is to 14. That is Andy DeRose. Flags fly on this play as well. I think you're going to get a hold at the line of scrimmage, just after the line of scrimmage, rather. We'll see with the officiating crew. It is a hold on the Barboursville Knights, so that'll back up the Knights on the penalty. That's 4 or 5 penalties for about 30 yards for the Knights today. So the ball is on. They've got it marked at the 45-yard line, or rather the 40-yard line, and they're going to march the penalty off, maybe the 42. They're going to march the penalty off. It is a hold, again, on the Knights. It'll put the ball all the way back to the 32-yard line. So 6:49 left here in the first half. And it'll be second down and about 14 to go for the Knights. 12-0 your score here from Barboursville Community Park. Again, homecoming for the rest of the day for C and B teams coming up as well, as the Knights will come back to the line of scrimmage. Look at it, 2nd and 14, 6.5 to go here in this first half. Kanan Robinette with a single back and a wide out to either side for the Knights. They'll send DeRose in motion. He'll get the call on the end around. Now reverse, and in the backfield, ball is down, fumble, but he picks it back up on his feet still. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That was number 10, Camden Galloway, on the carry. And on the stop was Bryce Wallen for the Ona-Milton Panthers. So positive yardage will make it 3rd and about 9 to go for the Knights. .540 left on a rolling clock here in the first quarter. Again, score 12-0 in favor of the Panthers. Second quarter. Yeah, first half. Second quarter. Clock rolls to the 5:20 mark. The Knights come back to the line of scrimmage. Man, they're back in the end zone having their huddle. They're going to wear themselves out running back to the line of scrimmage. Kanan Robinette under center, single back set, and a wide out to either side. DeRose goes in motion. There's the snap. DeRose gets the call. He's going to keep it around the right side. He's got room to run. At the midfield stripe, the 50, 45 and 40, 35 and 30. One man to get him, and it's Ray from behind. Luke Ray takes down Andy DeRose, but what a great run for Andy DeRose. So Luke Ray on the tackle for the Knights. He's also the signal caller for the Ona-Milton Panthers. The ball will rest on the 23-yard line. A great run for Andy DeRose. That's a first down for the Knights. They look at 1st and 10. 4:45. Clock rolls to the close of the first half. As now Robinette will settle in under center. Two backs of the backfield, a man to the short side, right. Handoff, right up the middle to number 24, Hudson Early. Early to the 20-yard line, maybe to the 19. We'll see. Tackles made by Quentin Deal as well as Bryce Wallen for the Ona-Milton Panthers. A gain of about 5 will make it 2nd and 5 for the Knights. So a nice run by Hudson Early, grounding out those yards right up the middle for the Knights. Two backs of the backfield. It's Andy DeRose and Hudson Early. And on the carry is going to be Hudson Early. He's going to be to the 15-yard line. See where they spot the ball. He might have gotten the 14. It's going to be shy. It's going to be just inside the 10, actually. No, just inside the 15. And on the tackle that time was Luke Ray for the Ona-Milton Panthers. 3rd down to Mount 1 from just inside the 15. Ball rests on the 14-yard line for the Knights as they come back to the line of scrimmage. Early and DeRose in the backfield. A single wideout is Galloway to the right side as Robinette settles in. Back to work. Robinette on the keeper, right up the middle. He's got the first down and more inside to the 5-yard line. Robinette on the carry will move the sticks for the Knights. Luke Ray on the tackle, and also Quentin Deal on the tackle for the Ona-Milton Panthers. It'll be first down from the 5-yard line for the Knights. Back to the line of scrimmage they go. Robinette with DeRose and Early in the backfield. Under center. Quarterback keeper again. The pile pushes forward. No signal yet. Now we get the signal. Touchdown for the Knights. 2:41 on the clock. They put 6 on the board. Kanan Robinette carries it in for the Knights as they make it now 12-6. 2-point conversion try on the way. Kanan Robinette on 2 straight quarterback keepers puts the Knights on the board. It's now 12-6. Robinette and his offense will get some instructions from the huddle. Trying to put 2 more on the board. 2:41 left in this first half of action in Barboursville Knights D-team football on homecoming day for the Knights, as Robinette will keep 2 backs in the I formation. Actually, it's going to be this time Quincy Shelton and DeRose. There's the snap. Hands it off. DeRose gets the call. He is going to be taken down shy, it looks like, of the goal line. And, in fact, on the tackle was Jeremiah Meadows for the Ona-Milton Panthers. So your score with 2:40 left in the first half. Ona-Milton 12, and the Barboursville Knights 6. We'll take a quick break and come back with action right here on Video Productions.
Celebrate Christmas with the Village of Lights through Barboursville Park. Coming this December, a one-way driving tour of Christmas lights through Barboursville Park, beginning at the main entrance, ending at the soccer complex. Admission is free. However, local nonprofits will be accepting donations. The Village of Lights from the Village of Barboursville at Barboursville Park.
Back to action here at Barboursville Community Park. It is Ona-Milton Panthers football as we get back to work. Ray takes the snap, hands it off to Peyton Meadows around the right side. He is going to be taken down. And on the tackle is number 8, Dawson Smith for the Knights. They got about a yard out of that. It'll be second down at about 9. 2:18 on a rolling clock here in the second quarter. 12-6 your score, courtesy of a 5-yard touchdown run by Kanan Robinette just a moment ago to put Barboursville on the board. 12-6 your score. Ray back to the line of scrimmage with the Panthers in tow. Sullivan Bond in the backfield. A man to the short side right for the Panthers as well. They'll send a man in motion. Quarterback keeper, and he's not going to go much of anywhere. On the sack is number 9. On the stop is Caden DeVote for the Knights. Loss of about 5 on the carry. It'll bring up third down at about 14 and a timeout taken on the field. We've got somebody tying a shoe. So Barboursville takes the timeout. The Knights do. We'll keep it right here as we'll get the shoes tied, get the water bottles out there for a second. 12-6 your score, a minute and 30 to go here in this first half. Again, it is homecoming day for the Barboursville Knights. E-team played just a bit earlier, and I want to remind you here on Video Productions, we will have B and C team action following right here on the Facebook page as well as the YouTube channel. And there's a flag on the coach. Tired of hearing it? The officials were tired of talking about it, and they get a flag thrown. So the flag will go against the Knights, and they get a sideline warning on the Knights. Little extracurricular chat going on. The officials did not like it, so the penalty will be assessed against the Barboursville Knights. Flag thrown here on the sideline, and you saw the official give this official sideline warning. So we'll get back to work as both teams will line it up. Looking at third down at about 14 for the Panthers. Single back for Ray. Luke Ray, the quarterback. In the backfield is Sullivan Bond. Ray takes the snap. They put a man in motion. Ray's going to keep it. He cuts around the left side. A bunch of Knight jerseys will put a stop to that play. On the stop was Caden DeVote, Dawson Smith, and a bunch of other red jerseys. Those are the only two I could pick up. Also, number 5, Kanan Robinette. It'll be fourth down. Got a little positive yardage there for the Panthers. Makes it 4th and about 11. Barboursville going to take another timeout here with a minute and 18 left in this first half. 12-6 is your score. We are in the second quarter of action. We say thanks to our sponsors, Marshall Orthopedic and Little General Stores today. And we welcome you to the Video Productions broadcast of Barboursville Knights football here on Facebook and YouTube. The Ona-Milton Panthers and the Barboursville Knights doing battle all morning and a little bit this afternoon as B and C team games still yet to come on the broadcast here today. Chris Tatum with you for the entirety of the day. And it'll be fourth down for Ona-Milton, and they will punt the football away. So they will move the ball back into Midland territory. They'll put it at the 41-yard line. So the ball will rest on the 41-yard line, and that's where the Knights will take over, 1st and 10. 12-6 is your score. The Panthers up in this one. The Knights back to the line of scrimmage. Kanan Robinette brings his offense to the line. 2 backs of the backfield. Hudson Early and Andy DeRose. Now they'll shift and go to the right side of the line. Kanan Robinette, look at a pass. Drops back, fires. He's got a receiver. That was Galloway. And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Again, they've had a decent look at that play a couple times today. It just is not materialized for them, so they'll look at 2nd and 10 out of the huddle. Minute 13 to go in this first half. The Knights trail by a touchdown, 12-6. Beautiful day here at Barboursville Community Park as the Knights come back to the line of scrimmage. Kanan Robinette will keep a single back in the backfield. That is number 24, Hudson Early, and a wide out to either side. They'll send DeRose in motion. Robinette on the handoff. Little miscommunication on the exchange. DeRose falls on it at the 35-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of about 7. Barboursville does recover, but a loss of 7 is going to make it a long 3rd down for the Knights. And Barboursville is going to take their final timeout of the half with 1:03 to go. And I think all 3 of those timeouts have been called in the last 30 seconds officially on the clock. It'll be looking at 3rd down and about 18 to go. Or rather, 17 to go officially. 3rd and 17 for the Knights out of the timeout. Barboursville D-team cheerleaders out on the sideline supporting their Barboursville Knights. Ava Adkins, Kylie Arnold, Madison Beasley, Sophie Bryant, Ellie Ann Fu, Savannah Jeffers, Aubrey Rife, Ellie Smith, Haley Stump, Sophie Wilson, and Charlotte Worrell. As we get back to action out of the timeout, the Knights will come to the line of scrimmage. Panthers will get set. We've got 1:03 to go in this first half. Ona leads this one 12-6. Kanan Robinette, 2 backs in the I formation and a wide out here to the near side left. There's the snap. Robinette looking to pass, swings it out. DeRose on the grab. He takes it at the 35-yard line, but he's immediately hit by Easton Chapman for the Ona-Milton Panthers. And it'll be 4th down after the short gain for the Knights. And Ona-Milton decides they'll take a timeout. I want to say thanks to our official spotter, Chewy, up here taking care of me today. Otherwise, these silver numbers are hard to read. I'm just going to be honest with you up here, especially once they fold up underneath the shoulder pads. But Chewy always taking care of me up here, man. We've got 53 seconds to go in this first half. 12-6 is your score. The Knights trail by a touchdown. And it looks like they're going to opt to punt as well. So the Knights will punt away on 4th down. Let the defense do a little work here before halftime. 53 seconds before halftime, as a matter of fact. As they will put the ball at the 35-yard line. Oh, no, they're repositioning to the 40-yard line. Ball will go to the 40-yard line for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Personnel issues for the Knights. Not enough guys on the field. One missing, and the coaches noticed it pretty quickly, I see. As now Luke Ray brings the Ona-Milton Panthers back to the line of scrimmage. Single back set. They'll send one man in motion. That's Bryson Hatfield. Ray's going to keep it himself. Around the left side he goes. He evades one tackle. Now he's in the pile, and the Knights just pile it on from there. About 3 yards on the carry on the stop for the Knights. There's all kinds of red jerseys at the bottom of that pile. I got Caden DeVoe and Bentley Figueroa. So Figueroa on the tackle, as well as Caden DeVoe for the Knights, and a bunch of other red jerseys came in to finish that one off. A gain of about 3 yards. We'll call that along 6 for the Panthers, as they'll take another timeout and talk things over. 41 seconds left in this first half. 12-6 is your score. The Knights looking to put a stop to this offensive drive for the Panthers. Trying to get into the halftime with just a single score deficit. Again, we welcome you here to Barboursville Community Park today for homecoming 2021 for the Barboursville Knights football program. And we say thanks to our sponsors, Marshall Orthopedics and Little General Stores. Thanks for being on board with us today and their sponsorship. And also thanks to Video Productions for the feed for all the families out there watching that couldn't be here today. So Ona-Milton back to work. We're looking at second down and along 6. Ray under center takes the snap. He's looking to pass. Rolls out left, and DeRose is going to take him down to the backfield. That's a big loss on the play. Andy DeRose on the quarterback sack, and Ona-Milton says they're going to take their final timeout. This will be their final timeout of the half. We've got 33 seconds in the last, let's say, minute 45. 6 timeouts have been taken. So the last minute and a half actually has lasted about a half an hour. So Ona-Milton with the timeout before halftime. 33 ticks left on the clock. It's 12-6 in favor of the Ona-Milton Panthers. Butch Mounts is over here dancing to Baby Shark. This is his jam. Panthers and the Knights back to the line of scrimmage. We are ready to go back to action as it's third down and about 14 after Andy DeRose's sack of Luke Ray. Ray with Sullivan Bond in the backfield. Under center he goes. He sends a man in motion. There's the snap. On the right side, quarterback keeper this time. Ray's got some room to run. And on the tackle for the Knights is Brady Cochran. Also on the stop, Brogan Prowse. It will bring up fourth down, though. Fourth and about 6. 13 seconds to go in this first half. Ona-Milton scrambling to get their personnel to the line. Ray under center. Long snap count. There's the snap. Going to keep it himself. Around the right side he goes. Evades one tackle. Evades two tacklers. Spins off another tackle. Now he's in the open field, and now DeRose takes him down for the Knights. Also there to finish it off was Kanan Robinette on the assist. And Luke Ray on the quarterback keeper. That will draw close to the first half of action here from Barboursville Community Park. With your score, Ona-Milton Panthers 12, the Barboursville Knights 6. We will step away and come back with second half action here on Video Productions.
Sophie Wilson. Ava, sorry. Tell me when you're ready, Coach. Sorry. All right, now our Barboursville cheerleaders, Sophie Wilson, Ava Atkins, Ellie Ann Fu, Ellie Smith, Charlotte Worrell, Aubrey Wright, Maddie Beasley, Kylie Arnold, Savannah Jeffers, Sophie Bryant, and Haley Stump.
Would you get down to my car and bring that small cooler up? It's in the front in the floorboard. There's water, there's Gatorade. No problem. You got no
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Celebrate Christmas with the Village of Lights through Barboursville Park. Coming this December, a one-way driving tour of Christmas lights through Barboursville Park, beginning at the main entrance, ending at the soccer complex. Admission is free. However, local nonprofits will be accepting donations. The Village of Lights from the Village of Barboursville at Barboursville Park.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back to Barboursville Community Park. Today we are live at homecoming for Barboursville Knights football. Right now we're in the halftime of D-team action where the Barboursville Knights find themselves down by a score of 12-6. A reminder that we will have C and B team action as well for you here on Video Productions, as well as those of you watching on the YouTube channel. So coming up after this contest today between the Ona-Milton Panthers and the Knights C team, we will have, or rather the D team, we will have C and B team action today. Right now, we're about 30 seconds away from the start of the second half, and the Ona-Milton Panthers are on top by a score of 12-6. Say thanks one more time for the halftime entertainment from the Barboursville D-team cheerleaders. Ava Adkins, Kylie Arnold, Madison Beasley, Sophie Bryant, Elianne Fu, Savannah Jeffers, Aubrey Rife, Ellie Smith, Haley Stump, Sophie Wilson, and Charlotte Worrell. So we have both teams making their way back out on the field. as the Knights and the Panthers get ready to go back to work in the second half of football here from Barboursville Community Park. Many thanks to our sponsors, Marshall Orthopedics, as well as Little General Stores, and to Video Productions for the broadcast today of Barboursville Knights football. We just getting ready to get started in the second half. 8 minutes on the clock. Both teams making their way out on the field. The Ona-Milton Panthers will have the ball to start things off here in the second half as they come to the line of scrimmage. First play in the second half for the Ona-Milton Panthers on offense as Ray brings his team to the line of scrimmage. That's Luke Ray calling the signals for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Single back for Ray and the Panthers, and it's a handoff to Sullivan Bond. He's in the open field across the midfield stripe, the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He is going to take it to the house. First play from scrimmage in the second half. Sullivan Bond takes it. Yeah, he's going to take it 65 yards on the score for the Ona-Milton Panthers. It is now 18-6 in favor of the Panthers. Just underway here in the second half. 7:45 shows on the clock, and Ona-Milton punches one in just that quick on the back of Sullivan Bond, who goes 65 yards for the strike, hits pay dirt, and makes it 18-6. 2-point conversion on the way as shoes are being tied out there on the field. Coaches have all the duties at this level. They tie shoes, they strap up chin straps, and they stay on the field. It's like herding kittens, but it's a lot of fun. Back to work for the Milton Ona Panthers. Offense looking for 2 points right here. Try to convert off the touchdown, the 65-yarder, as a matter of fact, by Sullivan Bond. Ray under center, takes the snap, fumbles the ball, and he's going to be taken down. Flags fly quickly. Laundry on the field, and it's going to be declined. The penalty is declined. It was going to go against Ona, so the 2-point conversion fails, and with 7:45 left in this third quarter, it is now Ona-Milton 18, the Barboursville Knights 6. On the stop for the Knights on the 2-point conversion was you had Brody Johnson, Kanan Robinette, and Caden DeVoe. So it will be the Barboursville Knights football from their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Knights. The Knights come back to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 as Kanan Robinette brings the offense. Personnel changes for the Knights as well. Seth Ramey coming off the field. Robinette under center, takes the snap, hands it off right at the middle. It's going to be number 24, Hudson Early. He's got close to the first down. I think he's going to be just shy. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. And on the stop was Easton Chapman. Early on the carry, picks up 9 for the Knights. We'll make it 2nd and 1. 18-6 your score to open the second half, a 65-yard touchdown run for Sullivan Bond. If you were watching the first half and wondering how we got another score on the board, Sullivan Bond takes it 65 yards on the first play from scrimmage in the second half for the Ona-Milton Panthers to make it 18-6. The 2-point conversion fails. Now the Knights have the football, though, 2nd and 1 from the 44. Robinette under center, takes the snap, hands it off. This is to DeRose. DeRose has got the first down and a few more. He's tackled by Peyton Meadows, number 12, for the Ona-Milton Panthers. But not before the Knights can move the sticks. It'll be 1st down for the Knights. 6:45 to go here in the third quarter as the Knights will talk things over. They'll get the play they like and head back to the line of scrimmage. Back to work for Kanan Robinette and the Knights. Single back in the backfield is number 24. That is Hudson Early. Robinette under center, takes the snap, and flags fly. Flags from this side. Offsides is the call And they will give the Knights 5 yards. So they will replay first down. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Knights out of the penalty. 6:20 and 19 on a rolling clock here in the first quarter. 18-6 your score. The Knights head back to the line of scrimmage. Kanan Robinette calling the signals for the Knights. In the backfield will be Hudson Early. Robinette will go under center. He'll take the snap. Early's going to get the call. Bulls forward, keeps those legs moving. He's got a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down, 3rd and about 4. So give him a yard and a half. And on the tackle is Quentin Deal and Bryce Wallen. 2nd and 4 for the Knights. They'll get some last-second instructions in the huddle. And Kanan Robinette will bring the Knights back to the line of scrimmage. Early in the backfield, DeRose will line up on the short side left, along with Galloway over on the right side. Robinette settles in, takes the snap, looking to pass, looking right side for Galloway. He's going to have to tug it and run himself. He's got some room, now cuts back left up the middle. He's got some room across the 45 down to the 40, and that is a Midland Knight first down, a Barboursville Knight first down. So Kanan Robinette brings the Knights down to the 40-yard line, and on the tackle was Peyton Meadows and Jeremiah Meadows for the Ona-Milton Panthers. First down for the Barboursville Knights. A nice run on the quarterback keeper. The passing lane's closed off. Robinette made the decision. Cuts right, finds a hole up the middle, and gets the first down for the Knights. Back to work for this Barboursville Knight offense. Robinette under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Early's going to get the call. He's got some room to run across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. And a good run. And on the stop was Easton Chapman for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Also on the assist there, Peyton Meadows, number 12. 2nd down at about 4, 6 yards on the pickup for Hudson Early. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 18-6 your score. Midland looking to hit pay dirt here on their first possession of the second half. Kanan Robinette under center. 2 backs in the I formation, takes the snap, hands it off. DeRose gets the call this time, and he fumbles the football. And on the stop was Easton Chapman. Chapman, rather check that, number 28, Joshua Bailey on the stop. It'll be 3rd down for the Knights. It'll be 3rd and about 3 for the Knights. A little trouble on the exchange between Andy DeRose and Kanan Robinette, but it did result in a short gain. Looking to capitalize on that fumble was Joshua Bailey, but DeRose was able to keep possession. So it'll be 3rd down, 3 to go for the Knights. Robinette settles in, 2 backs in the backfield. Man to the short side right for the Knights. Under center he goes, takes the snap, keeps it himself. He's got some room. He runs into a wall, but not before he picks up the first down to the 28-yard line. Robinette on the first down, on the tackle that time for the Ona-Milton Panthers was Peyton Meadows along with Joshua Bailey. First down for the Knights from about the 27-yard line. Knights come back to the line of scrimmage, 2:50 and 49 on the game clock. Kanan Robinette under center, 2 backs in the backfield. It's DeRose and Hudson Early. There's the snap, and it's DeRose on the call. On the option, around the outside, right side corner. He's going to try to cut it. He's got some room across the 10, 5. He's into the end zone, touchdown. It is a 27-yard touchdown run for Andy DeRose. It'll make it 18-12, 2-point conversion on the way. A 27-yard touchdown strike for Andy DeRose and the Barboursville Knights. As you see, DeRose, he cuts the corner, actually evades one tackler, cuts it out to the wide side, and then heads for the house as he turns on the jets. He broke a tackle, an ankle tackle there late, and was able to get into the end zone for the score. 18-12, Midland brings themselves within a score. The 2-point try on the way for the Knights. Barboursville closes the gap. Kanan Robinette brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. Ball's on the 3-yard line for the 2-point try. Hudson Early, the lone back. A single wide out to either side for the Knights. Robinette under center. They'll send DeRose in motion. Robinette gets the call. There's the push of the pile. Do we get a signal? No. It is short. Falls shy of the goal line. So with 2:28 left in the third quarter, your score. Ona-Milton Panthers 18. The Barboursville Knights 12. We'll take a break and come back with more on Video Productions.
Celebrate Christmas with the Village of Lights through Barboursville Park. Coming this December, a one-way driving tour of Christmas lights through Barboursville Park, beginning at the main entrance, ending at the soccer complex. Admission is free. However, local nonprofits will be accepting donations. The Village of Lights from the Village of Barboursville at Barboursville Park.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia.
We're back to work quick. It's the Ona-Milton Panthers now with the football, and on the handoff was to Sullivan Bond. Bond gets a yard, maybe. And on the tackle was Bentley Figuera and Kanan Robinette. It's Figueroa, right? Is it Figueroa? I got to figure that one out, man. That's the only one I've had trouble with today. Back to work for the Ona-Milton Panthers. It is 2nd and 9. Figueroa and Robinette on the stop just a moment ago, and now jumping off sides. I think we're going to have a false start, actually. Oh, offsides on the Knights. I thought we had some movement on the offensive side of the ball, but the officials say no. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, 2nd and 5 for the Ona-Milton Panthers after the flag. Minute 43 left in this third quarter, 18-12. 27-yard touchdown run earlier from Andy DeRose pulled the Knights within a score. Back to work for the Ona-Milton Panthers. The give this time is to Sullivan Bond. He's in the open field. He's going to be taken down by Galloway and also Seth Ramey on that stop. So Camden Galloway and Seth Ramey stop the progress of the run. It's 1st and 10, though, for the Panthers. Now quarterback keeper. Galloway wraps up Ray and stops him, but not before Ray could get about 4 yards out of that run. It'll be 2nd and 6, and it was quarterback keeper for Luke Ray. 4 yards on the carry. They've been running that hurry-up offense just a little bit here today, too, keeping Midland on their heels. But they'll come back to the line of scrimmage after they break the huddle. It'll be 2nd and 6. Luke Ray under center. Single back and a man in motion for the Panthers. And the give this time is to Peyton Meadows around the right side. Nice stiff arm, but right there to finish off the tackle for the Midland Knights was number 21, Brady Cochran, and also under the tackle, Dawson Smith. Dawson Smith was right there on the initial hit, but boy, Brady Cochran came in and finished that one off for the Knights as the last 15 or so seconds tick off the clock. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 to go for the Ona-Milton Panthers, and they're going to be content to go to the break between the 3rd and 4th quarter with the lead 18-12. When they come out of the break between the 3rd and 4th, they will be looking at 3rd and 5. So both teams will head to the sideline, get some instructions, and we will come back here. When they come back out, they'll look at 3rd and 5, and the Knights are down 18-12 at the end of 3. Fourth quarter action coming up. The Knights look to close the gap here on the Ona-Milton Panthers. We'll take a quick break and come back with more here from Barboursville Community Park. You're watching Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
We are back to action here. Fourth quarter action, that is, between the Ona-Milton Panthers. We are back to action here between the Ona-Milton Panthers and the Barboursville Knights. It's third down, and a timeout is going to have to be taken by Cabell Midland. Confusion on their formation. So Barboursville has to take one of their timeouts. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They got 12 men on the field. That's what the problem was. The coach recognized it before the play started, calling the timeout. Now they'll have to take one of their players out. One too many on the field. Had to take the timeout to avoid the penalty. They've got 3rd and 5. The Panthers will look at 3rd and 5 out of this timeout. Now they'll take the extra player off the field here on the sideline, and the Knights will go back out and try to put a stop to this Ona-Milton series. Third and a long 5, 3rd and 6 for the Panthers now based on the stick across the way. Luke Ray under center. They send a man in motion with a single back. Ray's going to keep the football. Around the left side he goes. He's got some room to run, and he's going to – he breaks a tackle at the 30, and he's all the way down to the 10-5 touchdown. Luke Ray goes in from 44 yards out. It'll be 24-12. Luke Ray on a 44-yard quarterback keeper goes in and hits pay dirt for the Ona-Milton Panthers and extends the lead to 24-12. 7:47 left in this ball game. 2-point try on the way for the Panthers as Ray on the quarterback keeper finds all the holes, breaks tackles on the way down the field, and puts 6 on the board. Two-point try on the way for the Panthers. 7:47 on the clock as Ray will go under center. Single back in the backfield is Sullivan Bond. Ray takes the snap. Keeps it himself. Right at the middle he goes. He's going to be into the end zone. 2-point try is good. 26-12 with 7:47 left in this ball game. Here from Barboursville Community Park, the Knights' deficit increases by a 44-yard touchdown run by Luke Ray on the quarterback keeper. Midland have the football. 1st and 10 from their own 35. The offensive unit comes out onto the field. Ona-Milton defense makes their way out as well. 26-12 your score here on homecoming day for the Knights here in D-team action from Barboursville Community Park. Many thanks to the sponsors today, Marshall Orthopedics and Little General Stores, as well as Video Productions for the broadcast here today. Chris Tatum with you live. We will also have B and C team action coming up immediately following this broadcast. We will go live with the B and C teams of Knights football. Kanan Robinette under center. Single back is Hudson Early. And a wide out to either side for the Knights. The man in motion is Galloway. There's the snap. Galloway gets the call. Reverse now to DeRose. DeRose around the right side. Cuts it up. Evades one tackle. Spins off of another. And is taken down. Blue jersey swarm. That time on the stop was Quentin Deal and Bryson Hatfield for the Ona-Milton Panthers. Short gain. 2.5, 3 yards, make it 2nd and 8, maybe 2nd and 7. 7:15 to go here in the ballgame. 26-12 your score. The Knights down by a couple scores. 2nd and 7 for the Knights as they come back to the line of scrimmage. Trusting the words of Greg Blackburn. Robinette under center. Single back set. A wide out to either side. Galloway in motion. The give is right at the middle to Hudson Early. Early falls forward for a short gain. Maybe a yard, but on the tackles, Jeremiah Meadows. Meadows has been all over the place. Meadows, or rather check that, 64, Bryson Benedict, and at number 54, Jeremiah Meadows on the tackle.
Number 64, Benedict in on that tackle.
It'll bring up 3rd down and about 6. A yard picked up by Hudson Early. 3rd down and 6 for the Knights. They come back to the line of scrimmage. Kanan Robinette, single back set and a wide out to either side. There's the snap, gives right up the middle. Early bounces off a tackler and then gets a yard or 2. It's going to bring up 4th down. Early really had nowhere to go that time. The Panthers closed that hole pretty quickly. On the tackle that time, Peyton Meadows and also Mason Edwards for the Ona-Milton Panthers. 5:50, clock rolls towards the close of this one. D-team football action between the Barboursville Knights and the Ona-Milton Panthers. Knights come back to the line of scrimmage, looking at 4th down and about 5 to go. 2 backs in the I formation for Kanan Robinette. Now they're going to shift to the right side of the line. Triple stack over here on the right side. Now there's the snap. Looking to pass is Kanan Robinette. He's going to keep it himself. He's got room to run. He's got one man to beat. Lowers the shoulder and puts it across the 45-yard line. Kanan Robinette does have the 1st down. So Kanan Robinette picks up the 1st down for the Knights. On the quarterback keeper on the stop was Bryson Hatfield for the Ona-Milton Panthers. 5:15 left in this ball game. And a 1st down for the Knights. New life and a new set of downs for the Knights as they head towards midfield. Kanan Robinette with 2 backs in the backfield. A man to the short side right for the Knights. Robinette takes the snap. Hands it off. That's DeRose. DeRose finds a hole. He's up to the 49-yard line. On the tackle was Quentin Deal. And it'll bring up 2nd down and about 5.5, 6 to go for the Knights. 4:35 left in this ball game. The Knights looking to close the gap. They are right at just shy of the midfield stripe on the 49. There's the snap to Robinette, and it is Hudson Early on the carry. He's into Ona-Milton territory to the 40, we'll call it the 45-yard line. That is going to be it is just shy. 3rd and short for the Knights. Robinette takes the snap, hands it off. It's DeRose. He's got the 1st down and more into the open field. He cuts the corner, one man to beat, now cuts back left. He's taken down at the 30-yard line. And on the tackle was Luke Ray. And that is another Midland Barboursville Knight 1st down. So Barboursville picks up a new set of downs at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball officially on the 29. And back to work go the Knights. 2 backs in the I formation and a wide out to the left side. And it's a fumble. Robinette picks it up. He runs with it. He's going to get positive yardage out of it. A couple of yards on the stop is Jeremiah Meadows. And a timeout going to be taken by the Knights. And we'll take a quick timeout of our own and be back with more action here from Barboursville Community Park. This is Video Productions.
TV timeout for the booth. TV timeout.
Celebrate Christmas with the Village of Lights through Barboursville Park. Coming this December, a one-way driving tour of Christmas lights through Barboursville Park, beginning at the main entrance, ending at the soccer complex. Admission is free. However, local nonprofits will be accepting donations. the Village of Lights from the Village of Barboursville at Barboursville Park.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Kanan Robinette takes a snap. Trouble on the exchange. Robinette's going to have to fall on it. As we get back to work here at Barboursville Community Park, Kanan Robinette recovers the fumble. It's going to be 3rd down and about 8 to go. The Knights back to the line of scrimmage. Robinette, single back, takes the snap, hands it off. DeRose on the handoff. He's not going to get anywhere. In on that stop quickly was number 28, Joshua Bailey. It'll bring up 4th down and 9. A loss of a yard there. 3 minutes to go here in this ballgame, 26-12. Midland looking to close the gap here late in the game. The Knights look at 4th and 9. Barboursville trying to punch one in here late. Have a long drive going on this possession as Robinette slides under center. Single back is Hudson Early. There's the snap. DeRose gets the call. Now the reverse to Galloway. Flags on the play, and there's a hold. And Galloway is going to be taken down at about the 26-yard line. So he'll get a short gain out of that. And the penalty is declined, I think, is what they're saying out there. Illegal shift. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ona-Milton Panthers from the 29-yard line. Their own 29-yard line. So we get another look at this Ona-Milton offense, who's been very productive today. Posting 26 points in this contest. 26-12 is your score. The Panthers back to work. Looking to spoil homecoming here for the Knights as Luke Ray brings his team back to the line of scrimmage. Single back is Sullivan Bond. Ray takes the snap and right through the hole, shooting that gap immediately. See if we can get a number there. I think that's 8, number 8. Dawson Smith and Caden DeVote on the stop there for the Knights. Clock rolls to the 2-minute mark here in D-team action from Barboursville Community Park. The Ona-Milton Panthers and the Barboursville Knights doing battle here today. 26-12 your score. The Panthers on top of this one. Luke Ray under center. Sends a man in motion. Rolls out to the right side. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Around the right side he goes. He's going to be taken down by Galloway. Also on the stop is Kanan Robinette. So Camden Galloway and Kanan Robinette make the stop for the Knights. It'll be 3rd and about 13 for the Panthers. Big 3rd down here. Minute 20 to go. The Knights trying to put a stop to this offensive production by the Panthers. Back to work for the Knights and the Panthers. Ray under center. Takes the snap. Rolls it out. Got some room. He looking to pass, but boy, he got covered up in a hurry. Kanan Robinette was right there. Along with number 27. That is Jackson Thompson. Just under a minute to go. It's going to be 4th and about 15. Barboursville's going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. We've just got a minute to go in this contest, and Barboursville's going to come over and talk it over. We're looking at they're going to punt the football. They're going to opt for the punt, is Ona-Milton. Just under a minute to go. 59 ticks left on the clock here in this homecoming game for the Barboursville Knights. Beautiful day for football, beautiful fall day for football. If you're out and about and you're here early, go enjoy some of the amenities. Greg Blackburn is sad the splash park isn't open, but you can look at it. Pickleball, tennis, basketball, hiking, biking trails, volleyball courts, baseball and softball too. And if you have a creative mind, you can go up and use the amphitheater and put on a show. That's Chewy later. DJ Chew's going to be in the house. So we'll get back to work. 59 ticks left on the clock in this one. 26-12 is your score. It's going to be a late show. Butch is going to put you guys on to do a show at the amphitheater later. 8 o'clock, right here on Video Productions. DJ Chew and Greg Blackburn will bring you all your evening's entertainment after football today. And Milton decides they're going to take a timeout. So we're going to get another timeout and probably another one. I think they feel like it's necessary to take all of them so we can, just muddle our way through this broadcast. So last 59 ticks left on the clock here from homecoming in the D-team contest. 26-12 is your score. We'll have C and B team coming up here on the Facebook page and the YouTube channel for Video Production, so we invite you to stick around with us for those two remaining games. As both teams now make their way back to the line of scrimmage, we are back to work, as are the Knights and the Panthers. 1st and 10 for the Knights. Kanan Robinette calling the signals for the Knights. 2 wideouts. They'll send DeRose in motion. Hudson early, and now 14. That is DeRose on the little misdirection there, a little flea flicker, if you will, but it doesn't work. DeRose's pass falls incomplete into coverage. It'll be 2nd and 10. 52 ticks left on the clock. As the Knights will talk things over in the huddle. Back to work for the Knights and the Panthers. D-team action underway here. Just about over, as a matter of fact. Just over 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter as the Knights find themselves down 26-12. Robinette under center. 2 men to the short side, right. A single back in the backfield. There's the snap. Robinette hands it off. DeRose gets the call. Around the right side, he's going to try and cut the corner. Needs a block. Doesn't get it, but he finds his way through the hole. He's across the midfield stripe down to the 40. Rather across the 45 down to the 40 and taken down at the 36-yard line. We'll call it on the stop. Brantley Rolfe for the Ona-Milton Panthers, and they'll spot the ball at the 35-yard line. Clock rolls to the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter, and the Knights head back to the line of scrimmage trying to get a play in quickly as Robinette goes under center. He takes the snap, hands it off. Galloway the give this time. There's a big hole for Galloway, left side. He may go the distance. One man to beat. It's Luke Ray, but Galloway is taken down inside the 10-yard line.
Number 10, Camden Galloway with the carry. And on that tackle was number 15, Luke Ray.
Camden Galloway with a big gainer. Looked like he was going to hit pay dirt, but Luke Ray says we will have none of that. Clock rolls, 10 seconds to go. The Knights to the line of scrimmage, trying to punch one in. Robinette under center, takes the snap. Misdirection again to Galloway. Cuts the hole, finds a hole, but he is taken down at the 5-yard line, and that is going to bring a close to this one. Your final score, the Barboursville Knights losing homecoming here. The Ona-Midland Panthers playing spoiler on a beautiful day here from Barboursville Community Park. 26-12 is your final score. We invite you to stick around with us here on Video Productions. Coming up, we'll have C and B team action right here on the YouTube channel and Facebook pages. Stick around. We'll come back with more homecoming festivities here from Barboursville Community Park. This is Video Productions.